Hey, there isn't one best way to level right now. Actually, there are three. If your goal is simple and you just want to hit 90 as fast as possible, then stick to the route that I used for most of my DPS. This is what many people have done so far, and is the baseline that is used for add-ons like Follow the Arrow. You basically follow the quest flow. Mix main story with side quests and just move as efficiently as possible from hub to hub. While you're doing that, pick up every Delver's Call quest you come across. But you don't turn them in immediately, you just stack them. Then somewhere around level 87.5 to 88, depending on how many max level characters you already have, because your warband buff can get up to 25% additional XP, you go and turn them all in at once. And very importantly, you make sure that war mode is active before you do that, otherwise you're just losing free experience. That big turn-in usually jumps you very close to 90, and then you finish that off with your first craft bonuses. This is roughly around another 400k experience, usually pushes you straight to max level. It's fast, it's consistent, and that's the reason why most players default to it. Now, if you don't enjoy questing, or you're playing something like a healer, which just feels a bit awkward in open world, then dungeons are a clear alternative. Normal midnight dungeons are fine, nothing special. But this week specifically, we have timewalking. Timewalking dungeons give significantly more experience, roughly around 50% more per run. And on top of that, once Darkmoon Fair is active on Sunday, you get another 10% on top. So you end up in a situation where dungeon spamming becomes very competitive, especially if you're chaining runs without downtime. It's still usually a bit slower than optimized questing with an add-on like Follow the Arrow, but it requires almost no thinking. It's very consistent, and if you're running with a full group, it's honestly just more fun. The third method is the one that I personally use for my tanks, and it's very different from the other two. This is not about leveling fast in real time. This is about spending as little active time as possible while leveling. What I do is I only lock onto those characters when they are fully rested, and then I run Shadowguard Point Delve when the Calamitous story version is up. Instead of clearing the entire thing, you just repeatedly farm the first pull on reset, and you do it again until your rested bonus is gone. Tanks work especially well here because the pulls are very stable and you don't really have to think about survival. The important part is that you stop as soon as your rested XP is gone, and then you log onto the next character. So yes, this takes multiple days or even weeks to reach 90, but the actual time spent playing is extremely low. This is basically the ideal method if you're building up an alt roster over time, but you're not in a rush to play those characters immediately. A few things that make a big difference regardless which method you choose. Always stack your experience multipliers whenever you can. War mode, Darkmoon Fair, anything that's available. Your warband bonus matters more than people think, because it shifts those big experience breakpoints. Don't turn in the Delver's Calls early, that's one of the easiest ways to lose free efficiency. And always try to avoid downtime, whether that's queue gaps in dungeons or unnecessary traveling during questing, because for most players that's actually where they lose most of their time. So if you just want to get to 90 as fast as possible, follow the standard route with an add-on like Follow the Arrow. If you want something more relaxed or you're playing a spec that doesn't feel good in the open world, go with dungeon leveling. Especially this week with timewalking, this is a very good method. And if you're leveling tanks or just building alts in the background, the rested delve method is probably one of the most efficient for your time. Regardless the way you level from 80 to 88, it's always most efficient to turn in all of your Delver's Call quests with war mode active at level 88, and then do your first craft for the remaining XP to level 90. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, I would appreciate it if you like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye bye.